episode 8 of At Home with Eagle News. Today is Tuesday, April 21st, and shout out to all the kindergarteners out there because today is National Kindergarten Day. I'm Addie, your host on today's show. Here's Sophie with today's weather report.
Good morning, Eagles. My name is Sophie, and I'm the weather reporter for today's episode of Eagle News. Tuesday's high will be a high of 48 and a low of 28. It will be cloudy with a 40% chance of rain. Next up is Wednesday. Wednesday is a great day to go outside. But keep a coat on because it's going to be 59 degrees and a low of 45 degrees. It will be sunny, but there will also be lots of clouds. Thursday is a good day to stay inside and play video games, catch up on homework, or play board games with your family. With a high of 57 and a low of 46. It will be a 90% chance of rain, and it will be cloudy outside. Thanks for watching, Eagles. My name is Sophie. Back to you, Addie.
Thank you, Sophie, for that update. Now Emma is going to teach us how to make a strawberry banana smoothie. Roll it.
Hey Eagles, Emma with Eagle News, and today we're going to be learning how to make strawberry banana quarantine smoothies. Thanks for watching, Eagles. Go make a quarantine smoothie of your own. Bye!
Thank you for that recipe, Emma. Now that we have all made our smoothies, we can pay a visit to Abby and Natalie with a current events report. Play the video.
Hey Eagles, welcome to Good News with Eagle News. An English World War II vet named Tom Moore raised $3.3 million for the NHS. He did this because they did a great job helping him recover from his hip replacement and the skin cancer on the top of his head. And to say thanks, Tom, who's 99 years old, did walks around his 82-foot garden with an aim of doing 100 lengths by his 100th birthday on April 30th. Tom's goal was 1,000 euros, but his goal reached the headlines and he surpassed it easily. Now let's head to Leah.
In Georgetown, Tennessee, Elizabeth Taylor is being named an angel cashier. Lane McKeel had picked up his disability check and decided to go to the grocery store and pick up groceries. McKeel hadn't been out of his house much since the outbreak of the coronavirus. When Elizabeth Taylor rang him up, he was $33 short of his $173 bill. He was going to put some of the groceries back, but when Taylor noticed that all of his groceries were essential, she took care of the difference.
When she said it was 173, I said, oh no. And I pulled my billfold out and I pulled the money out and I only had 140.
It was all essential stuff. So I was just like, he was like, what do I owe you? And I was like, no, it's fine. I'll take care of it. It's okay.
Now to Abby with a story about how a group of teenagers stepped up to comfort others during these tough times.
A group of teenagers in Canada recently made a positivity hotline with pre-recorded jokes and messages to help people during these lonely times. The hotline will be up until June unless the lockdown's extended. The teens hope to give isolated adults bits of joy during these rough times. They created the hotline for adults who need comforting during the isolation, but they say all ages are encouraged to call. Kids can submit their own jokes and stories to the website to be played on the hotline. Now to Ed with our final good story.
Thanks, Abby. In a small town in Iowa, an anonymous donor is being praised for donating more than $82,000 in food-related gift cards to every household. This small town has struggled with the social restrictions, and all of the small businesses have also struggled, but this random act of kindness lifted the town's spirits.
Thanks for watching, Eagles. Eagle News hopes you stay happy and healthy during the quarantine.
Bye.
That was a very interesting video. Now for trivia. A lot of you answered the trivia question from Friday, so let's go talk to Charlotte in the Trivia Center to hear today's question.
Thanks, Addie. Here are all the people who answered Friday's trivia. Congratulations to all of those who got the number 1 answer. Here is today's question. Name a fruit that you might eat in the morning. Again, name a fruit that you might eat in the morning. Send your answers to Mr. Meta on Schoology. And now on to Fast Money Trivia.
Remember, if you would like to participate in today's trivia, you should send your answers to Mr. Meta via Schoology messages. Speaking of Mr. Meta, here is the latest episode of Fast Money Trivia. I wonder who will win.
It's time to play Family Feud!
All right, welcome back, champion. Everybody, here's Mrs. Slusser. How are you doing, Mrs. Slusser? How's your Sunday?
Is it Sunday? I don't even know what day it is.
Yeah, the days all seem the same, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. No, I did a little exercise, made some beef stroganoff, got my lessons ready, and now I'm going to win some fast money.
Win some more fast money trying to get that car like Mrs. Ortman.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so I have 5 new questions. I'm ready to go. Are you ready?
Ready.
You know when the clock starts, so here we go. Name something listed on a motel sign that might attract people to stay there.
Vacancy.
Name a complaint a goldfish might have about the bowl he lives in.
Dirty.
Name a question a person who's afraid to fly might ask a flight attendant.
How long is this flight?
Name something you'd hate to have happen to your taxi on the way to the airport.
An accident.
Name a downside to owning a fancy sports car.
It might get scratched.
Good job. Ding, ding, ding. Nice work. All right. So how do you think you did?
I wasn't great on 2, I think.
Okay. These were tough. Emmy Claire, you didn't give Mrs. Slusser any good luck. All right. Well, you know I plan my week based on my Tuesday, Friday broadcast. So, so hopefully I'm talking to you on Friday.
What?
Yeah, I hope. And I must
Don't give her.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
All right. Let's see how our new champion, Mrs. Slusser, did today. Mrs. Slusser's new challenger is Mrs. Brown from 8th grade. Good luck, Mrs. Brown. Hey. All right, hey everybody, we're here with Mrs. Ortman's new contest, or I guess challenger. It's Mrs. I always call you Hayes, Mrs. Brown. So hi, Mrs. Brown. You told me before, what were you doing before I called for Fast Money?
Not just baking, but intense baking.
Intense baking. Who are you baking for? Just you and your husband?
Pretty much the 2 of us. It's not going well over here. A lot of baked goods being consumed, and that's about it.
Well, we've pretty much cleared out the pantry. We pick all that stuff that we've bought and never baked. I baked pumpkin scones last week.
Ooh, fancy. That sounds good.
They actually came out pretty good. I actually did pretty good. But it's a box from Aldi. It was easy.
Oh, okay. Then that's cheating.
Yeah, no, I didn't do anything from scratch. All right, are you ready? I have 5 questions.
All right, I'm ready.
And you get 25 seconds, and we'll see how you do.
Okay.
All right, ready? Here we go. Name something listed on a motel sign that might attract people to stay there.
Vacancy.
Name a complaint a goldfish might have about the bowl he lives in.
Dirty.
Name something you'd hate to have happen to your taxi on the way to the airport.
Breakdown.
Name a downside to owning a fancy sports car.
Higher insurance.
Name a question a person who's afraid to fly might ask a flight attendant.
crashing.
All right. This is. I already talked to Mrs. Slusser. This is going to be really close.
Slusser's going down.
Oh, she's going down. What do you think, Emmy Claire? She doesn't think anything. All right. Well, Mrs. Hayes, it was good seeing you.
All right, you too.
All right. So, Mrs. Brown. Oh my gosh, I'd still do that. All right. And if I call you next week, then you know you're in. Oh, you can watch the show.
I am going to sit on your handle.
All right, Eagles. Let's see how Mrs. Brown did today. Let's check it out. We have a new champion. Mrs. Brown is now our one-day winner. Congratulations, Mrs. Brown. We'll see you on Friday. We're facing Mrs. Hall. The number one answers for today's show was for the motel attraction is free cable. A complaint for goldfish is too dirty. Something that happens to your taxi would be car breaking down. The downside to a fancy car is the upkeep or repairs, and a question for the flight attendant is, how long is the flight?
That was a fabulous video. In other news, narwhals are beginning to migrate north. May marks the beginning of narwhal migration, and scientists believe that the beginning is their best chance to spot the unicorn of the sea. The narwhals spend most of their lives in the deep and cold Arctic waters, and since these areas are far from people, they are covered in ice for half a year. These sea creatures are the only whales that spend the winter in areas covered by sea ice, but they have to find cracks in the ice for air due to the fact that they can only store 18 gallons of oxygen in their lungs, blood, and muscles for up to 20 minutes. In the spring and summer, they head to waters near Canada and Greenland. Another fun fact about the narwhal is that they are considered a toothed whale even though they only have 2 teeth. Sadly, due to climate change, the narwhals have to deal with their habitats changing. The Arctic Ocean is getting warmer and warmer by the day, and the sea ice is melting. There was your daily dose of narwhals. I definitely learned something new during that segment. Right after the news today, I'm going to start working on my schoolwork, and I think I'm going to start with my Spanish assignments especially. Good thing Emily is ready to teach us all how to type accents using our keyboards.
Today I'm going to show you how to get accents on your computer.
First, you want to log into your computer. Once you're logged in, you're going to want to find your settings. Once you're in your settings, you want to click Device and then find Keyboard and click it. Next, you want to click Change Language and Input Settings. Then choose US International Keyboard. Next, go to where you want to type. Once you get to where you need the accent, choose the apostrophe, then the letter. Another way to get the accent is to hold the Alt key, then choose your letter. By following these steps, you can do your accents.
Now you know how to get accents on your computer. Thanks for watching.
That was a very helpful report, Emily. This leads us to the last thing on today's show. Some of my favorite teachers at Hyatt's have a special message for us all. I can't wait to see what they have to say.
Hi, Hyatt students. We miss you all. You want to share a quote with them? Yeah, the big germ bug. What's that germ bug's name?
Rona.
Rona. Ah!
Get out here, Rona.
Get out of here, Rona. Let us go back to school so we can hang out with everybody.
And go back to Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, go back to Dave and Buster's. You love Dave and Buster's.
My favorite play all your games.
Yeah, favorite to play all the games. All right. Our quote for you is laughter. Laughter is the best kind of medicine, and you just keep going. So bye, guys. Have a good one.
Another day of distant learning. Better get ready. Happy Monday. Please go to the red folder and listen to my instructional video.
Mrs. Camp assigned us another online learning.
I love the ELA assignments she gives us.
Okay, everything's posted. I sure do miss my Hyatt 6th graders.
Hello, Hyatt's Eagles. It's Mrs. Zorn. I just wanted to take a moment to say how much I miss each and every one of you. I miss seeing you in the office and around the hallways and in the lunchroom. I hope you're all doing well. With the announcement today from the governor that we won't be returning to Hyatt's this academic year, I just wanted to tell you all that I hope you have an amazing summer with your family and your friends. And to our 8th graders who won't be returning to Hyatt's at all in the fall, best of luck as you enter high school. It's a big journey, so enjoy it. And for those of you that I will see at Hyatt's in the fall, I can't wait. I miss you all so much. I hope all of you stay happy and healthy and safe. Bye.
Thank you, Mrs. Camps, and all of the other teachers out there. I think I can speak on behalf of all of my peers and say that we appreciate your hard work. That's it for the 8th episode of At Home with Eagle News. Make sure you're staying safe and getting outside regularly. I'm Addie, your host on today's show, and have a terrific Tuesday, Eagles. Bye!